I started a war with ChatGPT. I asked ChatGPT to reproduce this painting. This is an award-winning painting by Mrs. RT. It was created when the pandemic was still going on, and it's about the inability of mankind to protect itself against the existential threat which nature poses, as we would rather choose short-term gains over long-term benefits. The point is that we would rather die than smell our own breath by wearing a mask. We would throw that plastic in the trash rather than in the recycle bin because the bin is just too far. My goal was to ask ChatGPT to create something on the same theme, but I wanted it to come up with its own idea. So in this video, I will go through my journey to force ChatGPT to produce an original art content on the same theme. So buckle up, grab your popcorn, because this is going to be a bumpy ride. So I entered the prompt. This is the artist statement. Create your own original art on this topic. Now GPT-3 is estimated to play around and optimize about 175 billion parameters across its 96 attention heads and nodes. But that's only ChatGPT-3. The number of parameters used in GPT-5, the current state-of-the-art large language model, is estimated to be in the trillions. It's trillions, that's 12 zeros. Incidentally, a trillion seconds is about 31,000 years. So, if you started counting when humans started farming, you would still be counting today. With all its might, ChatGPT produced this. Okay, kinda nice, I guess. It replaced the human by an astronaut which has fragile written on it, and it's on life support with some greenish glowing stuff which says progress. The guy has a sanitizer in his hand, fine. A bunch of masks here and there, pretty cool. The newspaper blots, which was an original idea of Mrs. RT, has been replaced by similar themes, but with climate crisis headlines on it. Few small plants are growing to the right and left. I was not happy. It all seemed a bit too in your face. Like, look, there is a crisis and we are on life support, etc. I just want something a bit more, let's say, vivacious. So I boldly prompted, this doesn't look original, try again. It angrily blurted out, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to do this or that? And I'm like, I don't know, you're the artist, give me something original. You have a trillion parameters, use them, just make me go wow. I did not read too much into the description, I just prompted, whatever you feel like, just give me the painting. The trillion parameter muscles of ChatGPT wiggled with all its might. And it created this. What is this? Let's see. There is a big black cloud instead of hair. A lot of barcodes falling from the cloud, which I guess is a symbol of consumerism. And this guy is sitting on a sea of garbage holding a dead plant. The style of the painting, well, the style is AI. Not much we can do about it anyway. I wanted to give the trillion parameter ChatGPT some direction. So I prompted, it seems it is the same man but with its head replaced by something else. Can you create something more original? I didn't want to sound critical, but it seems ChatGPT thought I was criticizing the art. It apologized and it said, you're right to call that out. The last one still leaned on the trope, figure plus metaphor instead of head. Thank you for pushing for something more original. Before I generate again, I need one clarification only, because without this, I risk repeating something too close. Do you want a painting with a human figure at all? Just answer with yes, no, either. I said, whatever, do what you want. And then it created this. This feels like there's just too much stuff in it, right? I mean, there's these flowers on the bed, and there's this water all around the bed, and there's some bottle here with some liquid, and there's some apocalypse going on outside, and there's this hand sort of getting out of the water, and there's some like screen or some painting on the wall. I mean, anyway, this is a monstrosity. I just asked, can you make it a bit more elegant? And then my free trial of the ChatGPT 5 ran out. So, what do you think of ChatGPT's artistic prowess? Please leave your comments in the comment section, and until next time, ciao.